Thanks for joining us on the Servant Minded Leadership Channel. My name is John. We are glad to have you. Have you ever felt like an imposter? You know what I'm talking about. You're not really sure what you're doing. And even when you are, you're not sure if you're doing it right. And there's this sinking feeling in your stomach every day that you just pray no one finds out that you're just faking it till you make it. Whether you're a team lead, a manager, a director, maybe even the CEO of an organization, you have definitely felt this at some time, and you might be feeling it today. I saw an image of a conductor, and on his podium it said, "Wave the stick until the music stops and then turn around and bow." You ever felt like that? Just make it look like you know what you're doing until it looks like you've done it, and then say, thank you very much. This is a real challenge for most leaders, and usually it doesn't get better. It almost gets worse because you start out and you're given a job, and if there's something I've learned as a founder of SML Consultative, it's that leaders are often put in these positions of leadership with no tools, and they're just expected to figure it out. And that's the whole reason that this channel and the company that I started exists, to fix that problem. But then you get another promotion, and you still probably haven't been given very many tools, but there's more expectation. And if you do halfway decent, you might get another one. And the Peters Principle, if you're not familiar with that, feel free to look up the Peters Principle. But the Peters Principle would suggest that in many organizations, you will keep getting promoted until you're just completely ineffective at your job. And so at every stage, you are likely to feel like an imposter. Or maybe that's not even your journey. Maybe you went and started your own company. You are the CEO. You got people working for you, and you're just praying that they don't figure out that they're smarter than you are. It's a perfectly natural feeling, but there's also a perfectly simple solution. You see, imposter syndrome is rooted in the idea that as a leader, I have to know everything, or at least I have to know most things. And yet that's not what a leader is. A leader does not necessarily know the job of everyone on their team better than they do. But if you think so, you're going to feel like an imposter. A CEO may not know the job of everyone on their team better than them. But that's the idea that we get, isn't it? And so while it's perfectly natural for us to feel as though we are an imposter, the reality is the only way we are actually an imposter is if we are trying to step into a role that's not ours. And I don't know about you, but I'm not God, so I don't know everything. In fact, I don't even know everything that my team knows and that others in my company know. The minute we can be okay with the reality that we don't know everything, we can't know everything, and we are all trying to figure it out, is the minute that imposter syndrome begins to step down a little bit. And in fact, we can start talking about our failures, and we can start talking about what we don't know because we don't have anything to prove. Because what we've learned is that leadership is not primarily operational excellence, it's relational excellence. It's the ability to engage with people with a sense of dignity and value and an authentic concern for their best interest. And if we can do that as a leader, it's okay. In fact, it's recommended that the people on our team know more than we do and can do more than we can. Because we're there to lead them, not know more than them, not to prove something to them, but to care about them. Imposter syndrome is a very real thing. I don't want to minimize it. Feel that feeling. Embrace that challenge. But I invite you to consider what it would feel like to say, I'm figuring this out too, but we're in this together, and I'm here to serve you. That's why we're here. I don't have these things figured out. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But I'm gonna keep putting out videos. I'm gonna keep trying to help you. And I'm gonna keep trying to serve our clients. Because the whole goal is to provide meaningful, dynamic, life-changing, world-changing resources for leaders who want to do their part. Thanks for joining us today for this video on the Servant-Minded Leadership channel. Again, my name is John, happy to be with you as we seek to empower leaders to change the world.